every time you see me waking up this early, it means that I have a hike. And yeah, today I'm going to burn some calories on Mount Rurimeria. I don't know whether I'm butchering that name, but yeah, I've already packed. I have some things here, still overpack. Some change of clothes here and shoes, and some camera gear there. I'm not sure whether you can see the things that I've packed there. I lied to you that I'll show you how I usually pack when I'm off for a hike, but maybe next time, or maybe I'll just do a random one, maybe within this video. I'm not 100% sure, but today I want to take you along and give you some snippets of this mountain as I'm burning some calories, and also give you some facts here and there when it comes to mountain temperature, humidity, our health, all that. But my main goal today is just burning calories, so see you there. The group is waiting for me around Kencom in Nairobi, so that's where we're going to group, and then we just take our routes toward there. Then we climb that mountain and then come back later. See you there.
We already met, and now this is Uhuru Highway. We are on our way. So above us is the expressway. It's going to merge somewhere a little bit far. You'll have to bear with me. I'm not that videographer that you are used to. Yeah, I'm shaking. We are going to shake together. This is where the expressway now merges with Oyakwe. We are going to shake together until I get to perfect the art of taking smooth videos. No, this is upland. No, the good thing, okay, not the good thing. This place is always foggy each and every time, especially if you are there early in the morning. It's either misty or foggy, but me, most of the time I usually pass here early in the morning. It's always foggy. So as a precaution, the drivers usually use hazards to just alert you that there is a car ahead of you, and to make it even a little bit more scary, you see the stone that is separating the roads. Now you'll see it will just disappear, and it's going to be a two-way traffic. And now, bearing in mind that this is still that area which is always foggy, it's usually very important for you to be careful around this place. And we still have other people will be overtaking, but it's good that they all adopt the fact that you'll have to put your hazards on, so that at least you indicate that there is a car moving either ahead of you or behind you. Yeah, this is the viewpoint. Now from this point during the day you can easily see Mount Longonot, even the peak of that Mount Longonot. I think I don't have a video of me hiking on Mount Longonot, but it's fun actually, in as much as it's usually hot, not as like the one that you're going to hike in today. It's different.
So the start of the hike, and it looks interesting. This is a little bit more natural than Mount Kenya. Yeah.
The reason I'm saying that this is more natural than Mount Kenya is on Mount Kenya we have trails which are made up of concrete, and also you have paved roads that you can use to go all the way up the mountain, not to the peak, but sometimes you can go out to Lake Ellis.
So it looks so natural. The trail is just this. The trail looks so natural, and actually I can see some natural plants around, like this one here. It's indigenous to highlands. Yeah.
I'm actually thinking of making videos on home remedies along the herbal plants that we have, those that usually work, because we know them. And I have several. I have a post on Facebook which asked people what they use and works for them. You can go and check that. The post, I have pinned it. I'll try to put it here on this video, so that you go see things that work for other people and try to see if they can work for you. But in as much as that is there, we are also going to make videos each and every time about that. Now, this is a chameleon. I came across one. I found it along the road, and of course, me being a curious human being, I had to pick it up and not illegally actually, I just decided to take a video on it. You can see there's an organism there passing by. I was thinking that it will just grab it as food, but I'm sure most of the attention from was just focusing on what's going on, who is this lifting me, what intention do you have. Anyway, we continue. Now the good sides of mostly the mountains on the Nyandarua ranges is they usually indicate the path using some you're going to find some ribbons along the way, so it's very hard for you to get lost. They usually put the ribbons along the tracks because sometimes you can get lost. We have different tracks, and also even you can see there's an arrow there on that track, so they make this place very user friendly. You can easily climb up the mountain without having to ask for assistance most of the time. But sometimes you'll find, and the reason why they mark the area is sometimes the tracks that human beings usually use to go up the mountain can mix with the tracks for wild animals. You'll find buffalo, elephants, they are also using some tracks, so it can be easy for you to get lost along there. So that's why they usually come in handy. The funny thing about me is I'll zoom to any flower that I come across, especially when I'm hiking. I don't know why. Any flower that I come across in any mountain, I find myself zooming. I don't know. It's a thing. And photos. By the way, I'll attach some of the photos that I took there. There are so many, but I'll try my best to put them here and there in this video. And yeah, should be at the end of the video. I'll put them there so that at least you also get to enjoy the views, and also to try to make you feel that you need to go and you see that's a ribbon, and that one what's the color, is it purple? So they can be different. So also, like I was saying, you also need to go start hiking, get to explore the Kenya and all the features that we have. That one is red. And you also get to enjoy the nature because it's out there, and the only thing that's left is just you go up the mountain, get tired, go home, shower, feel better about yourself, and also get to stress the whole of your body physique. You see, you are climbing the mountain, and as you're doing that, you are training several things like your lungs. Oxygen concentration here is a little bit lower, so you'll have to grab in breathing a little bit heavier, in short, for you to get enough of that oxygen. Now, also the muscles, you know, I don't know what to call this. It's a millipede. It's a millipede, yes. So this one, I don't know whatever is at the end there. I have no idea whatever is going on there. It's a millipede, but we go. Now, the group that I'm with, some of them are way ahead of me. I was just left back there taking some photos of some flowers that I found, and I'm their designated photographer. It's an inconvenience to some of those who are ahead because they'll have to wait for me to grab some photos of them. And also behind me, don't take me for granted, I have lesser other people behind me. You'll see them. Try to zoom them when I get to a point where I can easily see them. You can still see, by the way, the change in the vegetation. Now you can see where we are now. It's totally different from where we started, so it changes as you go up the mountain to a point where at the peak you'll find that we have bare rocks. And you can see, I don't think you can see a sneak peek of one of the peaks, because we're going to go through 4 peaks before we go to the main one. And by the way, you can see in that rock we have an arrow, which is still an indication of the path. Yeah, it's actually well labeled. So there is a day that I went on, we picked 2 mountains. That one of the most challenging that I've ever had. That's another ribbon. And so what happened is we hiked on Elephant Hill same day, and the same day we hiked, by the way you can see the views, we hiked Mount Kinangop. That was one of the most challenging. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to make a video. It could have been fun, but I'll try to see whether I can do that again. So that's where we came from. We were dropped all the way down there, and you can see the views. They're so nice. The place looked really nice. See, I told you you still have some people who are behind me, so yeah, I'm not that lazy. I'm not saying that they are lazy, but see whom I'm trying to catch up with. They are almost getting to the first peak, but anyway, we get there. So those are my friends. If you go way back, you can see hey, zoom up, yeah, that way. Now you can see the views, very nice. They look really nice, but then the bad thing is you are almost at the middle of a point where you have no idea. Those are the people that I'm trying to catch up with. They are way ahead of me, but actually the good thing is I can still see them. So when you're in the middle of nowhere, you don't see much of a progress that you're making. The only difference, or the only thing that gives you like that sense of you're moving ahead, is you're not where you were some few seconds ago. So at least that gives you hope, especially in a place which is full of vegetation like this place here. You don't have GPS that can tell you, hey, you're making progress. You are, these are the kilometers that, okay, at least for me, the kilometers that you've covered, but at least you can be able to check on elevation. But the actual distance against where you're going to get to, like the final spot, becomes a little bit hard, but it's fun anyway. So those are my friends. They will still have to catch. I'll have to wait for them because I want to take some photos. Yeah, so it's sweating time, but it's fun. So far I think I've gone above 1500 steps, and I don't know how long that is, but I can now tell that I'm climbing a mountain because now everything is changing. I'm having some slight headache. This is the mountain weather, and we call this mountain sickness, and mostly this is due to the low concentration of oxygen. And there's something interesting about those people who usually live in highlands. They usually have a higher HB. The reason for that, or the white blood count, no, the red blood count. The red blood count is usually high, and this usually make their HB to be higher. The reason for this is because the concentration of oxygen is low in the mountain than on the sea level region. So those people who are living at the sea level, they might be just okay with less HB because their body, the body is not struggling to get oxygen out of the air because the concentration is already high. But along the mountain, you'll have to compensate for the less oxygen in the atmosphere by increasing the amount of HB that you have. And that's why it's very important when, for example, a doctor is interpreting the results, they need to know the exact location where you stay, because it will definitely contribute to interpretation of results for some parameters. Like for example, blood sugar is usually higher in the mountain region than in the maybe lowlands, because you see the mountains, it's usually cool and you need a lot of energy. So your liver will have to keep generating that, and even all the cells in the body, they have mitochondria, so they'll have to break down something to provide energy and then generate heat in the process. So that's why the concentration, the demand for carbohydrates is usually higher for those people in the mountain. So their body tends to get tolerant for the same. But now, on the flip side, because of this higher concentration all the time, because they are eating all the time and they usually eat heavily, they are prone to getting diabetes type 2, whereby this is just lifestyle, because your blood sugar is always high because you want to make sure that your body has something to burn to keep you warm. Insulin resistance kicks in, and that's why the old age you find most of the people around the highlands, they develop that. And also asthma, due to the obvious thing, it's cold, and also some of them I'm forgetting arthritis. They are prone to getting that. And yeah,
Okay, so I think I've rested. I'm just sitting on this stone here. You can see the background behind me. It looks so good. And also something interesting are the stones that I can see here. I did geography, and seeing something like this, I can really appreciate. Look at which stone? This one here. Sorry. So the stones like this one there, it's almost falling off, but it will stay there until maybe something like weathering disturbs it. Anyway, we kick on. I'm not even close to the first summit, so that's the goal, and I'm headed there. So I want to go there. Yeah, see you there.
This is the first peak. I decided to take photos instead of videos, because videos usually take a huge chunk of space. This is the second peak. I'm not sure about the spelling, but it's fun. It's good to know that you're in the second peak. This is the third one, and this is where you'll find a distinct kind of vegetation that we call moorland, which is still part of a mountain vegetation. And it's actually fun, but the dynamics in such a place is that the weather changes within an instant, and that's the goal. This is the goal. This is the spot where we'll have to pick. This is the final one, the fifth peak, and I don't know what this is. This organism is, I used to see that when we were far, so that's where you're supposed to go. That's the final peak. We've gone through several peaks. I think there are 4 if I remember correctly, and yeah, those rocks, they look really well placed, like someone just decided to pierce this place is far. Don't let the camera cheat you. This is 135mm zoom, and I'm way back here. I'll have to go all the way up to, do you see that top? Yeah, so this is me at the top. Fun, the views and everything. You cannot see any human population living anywhere close, so it's fun. Those are my friends. Actually, we were the first ones to arrive here. At least I caught up with them. They had to wait for me because I have a camera. It's fun. Anyway, let me leave you with some photos. I hope you're going to enjoy them. I'll put several, those that I liked, and yeah, several more. That's what I usually do when I have time, and also when I'm looking forward to adventure. Hiking is one of the things I usually enjoy doing, so I might want to do it more, but with friends. So maybe if you have a hike around, maybe you can just invite me so that I can come and join you. I love hiking. I love challenges. Yeah. See you. Just enjoy the photos all the way up to the end. And if you like this, you can tell me in the comment region so that at least I'll be making, if you like this kind of videos, I'll be including them in, as much as this is a health channel. But it feels good to also, do this. See you in the next video.